My name's Taebyn. I'm a pup, bark, bark. And thank you for coming, and I hope you like what you see and hear and stuff. If you stick around to the end, there is free stuff. Everyone say, yay, free stuff.
Yay, free stuff.
Like little swag bags that have little stuff, and just little cards. They have QR codes to my YouTube, and I'm a co-host on Barely Forecasting featuring Taebyn. That's Barely Normal. He's the producer back there. And so we're a audio furry podcast that we've been doing for 4.5 years. Rain is on the staff, Charles here is on the staff. We have a staff. And which is surprising because I actually can walk on my own without my own staff. Good, okay.
Try harder.
And then there's very limited little Taebyn chip thingies. These are little poker chips that are of me. And we have, oh yes, little hand thingies. Limited supply. And some stickers for Barely's other podcast, Off Leaf. And there's just all kinds of free things.
There's rain stickers too.
And there's
you always
rain.
forget the rain stickers.
This is rain, and there's stickers. And let's see, what else do I have to say? I have to say, this is Jacob. Say hi, Jacob. Or no, this is TV. What am I doing? Say hi, TV.
Hi, TV.
And this is Jacob. Say hi, Jacob.
There's Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. I got confused. I'm a confusing pup.
Your own children, you don't even know their names.
I know.
Like all parents.
Yeah.
Like all good puppies.
Till I was 5, I thought I was Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I
thought I was
and that said that horrible thing is Rain Raccoon. Everyone say hi, Rain.
Hello, everyone.
And back there's my honey. Say hi, honey.
Hi.
And I already said that's Barely Normal. Say hi, Barely.
Hi.
And I think I did it. So
and who are you?
Oh yeah, who am I? Did I say that? I'll say it again. My name is Taebyn. I'm a pup, bark, bark. And thank you for coming to this thing. And if you stay until the end, you can get this free stuff. Okay, now I'm going in circles. Oh yeah, and the other thing I have to say before we start is, do you all know about Mubark Fluff?
Yeah.
Some do. What did I just say? I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you. So Mubark Fluff. You know how in Hawaiian, aloha means, it's like a greeting thing. It means either hello or goodbye. It's like a generic thing like that. Well, this is official. Mubark Fluff is that in furry. A lot of people don't know this. So let's try it. Mubark Fluff every fur.
Mubark Fluff.
Yeah, that works. See, we did it. Okay, let's start this thing that's called stuff. Are you excited for stuff?
Yeah.
Which is, no, I'm not even going to try and do it. I was going to try and tell about this. I'm just going to read this book.
Awesome.
And this book is called Playful Puppies.
Playful Puppies.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. This is my page turner, Chitaro.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Bundo.
I'm lending tape in a hand.
Yes.
You don't have to respond to that, actually. You don't. Okay. Here we go with Playful Puppies. Are you ready for this riveting tale?
Adventure.
Something. So, here we go. See the puppies play. They love to run and jump. This puppy catches the ball. This puppy pulls on a sock. Oh, look at that. Right?
Oh.
Yeah. It gets better than this, I promise. Just bear with me. I always start with this one. Puppies can go high in the air. Good catch, puppy. Puppies can jump through a ring. Good jump, puppy.
Good job, puppy.
Good jump indeed.
You're a good puppy too.
Am I?
You are a good puppy.
When did that happen?
Just now.
Just now.
And before.
And before? In the long, long ago?
In the long, long ago.
Wow.
And in the never, never after.
And the never, never after. It just keeps going. puppies love to play with each other. Sometimes they get all tangled up.
Oh, my.
Oh my, indeed.
Come on, yeah. Behave. No.
These puppies found a bone. It's even bigger than they are. Where did they find such a thing? Oh, wow.
Where could they have found it?
I have no idea.
In the long, long ago time.
With the prehistoric pups.
Right.
It's time to go to bed. Sweet puppy dreams.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yay, we did it!
Yay.
Was it good?
Amazing.
Are you glad I made you come to this? Like I was down there seeing if anyone's actually here, and they came to the doors. I'm like, hey, come this way! And so here they are. Is
You
it
conscripted
the
them.
rolling one?
Yes.
So I've been doing, I don't have to do it. So I've been doing Storytime with Taebyn at every con since 2017. I think 2017 at A&W was the first time I did this. So I always do stay, and I typically do a lot of the same books, or stories. They're not really books, but there are a few in this year's, aka tonight's session, that are new this year, and this is one of them.
Whoa.
And since you all haven't seen this before, you wouldn't know that, but I'm letting you know. It really doesn't matter to you. But, so this is called, what does this have? Yeah, it has a sleevey thing
It
in
does have a sleeve. Do you want to
It-
take the sleeve?
Yeah, it turns out it's easier if the
Well, let's show
sleeve is up.
this is the book.
It's called Ricky the Rock That Just Couldn't Roll.
Yes.
Everyone gasp. Exactly. Okay. Here we go. This is exciting. What's going to happen?
Suspenseful.
Suspenseful. Good. We're all in the same mindset there. Over the lake and out past the bay was a green grassy hill where the rocks came to play. They would race to the top to take in the view, then roll their way down the way rocks love to do.
Interesting.
Did you want to show them the picture?
Oh, I want to show you the picture. They're rolling the rocks.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. There were Kip, Pip, and Chester, and Marvin the Boulder. Ignatius played too, though he was much older. And a group called the Pebbles never ever sat still, zigzagging their way up and over the hill. They are doing that thing.
On the hill.
Look at all
Jumping
those.
pebbles.
And I think, yeah, so over here there's a ladybug.
A ladybug.
No spoiler, but ladybug's going to be very, very important. So keep ladybug in mind. We all got it?
Yes. Ladybug. Important.
Spoilers.
There we go.
Important.
Kai was a Hi. Woo. Whoa. Whoa.
That's a long word for a puppy.
It is. Kai was a meteorite, and not from this planet. And Maya was lava, but taken for granted. Stu was the smart one, Parker the clown, and grumpy old Ebert rolled round with a frown. Gabby was sassy, Lisi had flair, Emma was giggly, and Hud had black hair. See, where is he? Where? Oh, he's right there. Oh,
Yeah.
so there they all are. And this is Hud. He has black hair.
Yeah.
Look at this baby,
You can
Harry.
even see the little ladybug. Right?
And there's a little ladybug right there.
And the
Little ladybug.
Equipment specification. So you want? He knows what I'm talking about. So I guess, what do you want me to tell him what that is about after we're done here? But the one trait that seemed to be shared by them all was that every rock there was shaped like a ball. And because they were round, they could easily roll through the grass, past the lake, up and over the knoll. And they're just rolling.
roll them off.
And there's the bug.
And there's a ladybug.
Have to point that out. Right?
It's important to do.
Very important.
Except for poor Ricky, who quietly sat. You see, Rick couldn't roll because, well, one side was flat.
That's so sad.
It is. Ladybug is there consoling, but he's flat. And, this is the Grumpy Rock, and he's saying something, and he says, this was supposed to be fun.
Rolling down the hill is never fun, right?
No, apparently not. His friends did it. Boof. Everybody first say boof.
Ooh.
Okay, good. His friends didn't get it. Come roll, they would chant. So Ricky tried it, but replied, I'm sorry, I just can't.
Oh, no.
There they are.
Tragic.
And there's a ladybug.
And there's a
Push him over.
ladybug. Oh, the ladybug's trying to push him over. It's so cute. It's like actually really cute.
That could take a long time.
I would think that would take a very long time.
It would take hundreds of ladybugs to roll a rock.
But the rocks were determined. They were sure they could solve Ricky's flat-sided problem and help him resolve. So Marvin the boulder, with his impressive physique, carried Rick all the way to the hill's grassy peak. Then he pushed him downhill. Keep rolling, kid. But Rick didn't roll. He just kind of slid.
He got rickrolled.
Ba-dum-bum.
The ladybug is not impressed.
Thank you, TikTok.
And, Ricky saying this feels like a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
This will end well.
This has got to end well. Well, the rocks weren't done, not by a mile. Surely the next try would get Rick to smile. They stuck rubber balls all over Rick, using big globs of glue to get them to stick. They were proud of themselves. This will work, they announced. So there he is. They're trying. But Ricky still couldn't roll. Now he just sort of bounced. And he says, no good, no good, no good.
No good.
And so this says he's like boing, boing, boing down the hill. And I want to take this opportunity to tell you that I found out that an airplane that bounces off the road, the sound it makes is boing. No. The ladybug is not impressed.
I hope it's a runway. That's what he means.
Yes.
He doesn't understand the difference between roads and runways. He's
Oh,
just a pup.
this is a true thing that happened? You are correct, whoever said that. How do these people even deal with me? I don't even know. Well, they pushed in the one second at a time, and it's a very long second. It's been said many times that with Taebyn, it's never a dull moment. It's usually not necessarily a good moment, but it's not a dull one, so that's good now. Well, they pushed and they pulled, trying every which way to get Rick to roll, but by the end of the day, nothing had worked, just like Rick expected. And he ended up feeling depressed and dejected.
Poor Rick.
It's just no use, Ricky sighed. There just isn't a way, so I'll just sit off to the side and watch you all play. And he's sad.
Oh.
But Ladybug is there by him. There.
She hasn't been very effective, has she?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Only human
She's the
beings
true
do.
hero of this story.
Isn't this good? It's so good. It's riveting.
I really, I'm
Like a frog. It's very riveting.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
I don't. It took a second. It happens with me that way sometimes. But his friends wouldn't quit. We're here for you, brother, and we'll get you to roll one way or another. So they pondered and thought, each straining his brain, till they looked up and saw it was starting to rain. And then when it's hit, the smart one named Stu, Eureka, he shouted, I know just what to do. He explained to them how they would get Rick to tumble. My plan is pure genius. Stu wasn't too humble.
And there's the poor little ladybug under the grass.
She's trying to keep out of the rain, yes.
like,
So they carried our hero down the road about a mile to the lake where they gathered up mud that they could pile on the flat side of Rick, creating a mound, and they shaped, smoothed, and sculpted until it was round. Then after the rain with the sun in the sky, they left him to bake till the mud was all dry. Now I have to say, are these really good friends. They're trying to help him out. But, oh, let's leave him out in the sun where it's nice and hot. So, and we just put mud on you so you can be in like a kiln and burn to death. No, it could go either way. They gathered up vines and one colorful feather, and they wrapped up round Rick to keep it together. And there's Rick with the mud, and they put the vines around him, and he's got the little gay feather. He's a gay rock. And this rock here is saying, does anyone have a towel?
Well, it got rained on.
We got rained on. When the last knot was tied and the work was all done, the one step left was for Rick to have fun. They stood back and watched, feeling nervous and tense, as Rick breathed in a deep, with increasing suspense. He moved slowly at first, testing out his new mold, and then, for the first time, Ricky the Rock rolled.
Whoa!
Yay!
Rick rolled.
Rick rolled. So Bria the ladybug, I told you. Now we know who the ladybug is.
The circle of life.
So Bria the ladybug, who'd been there from the start, felt a surge of pure joy swell up in her heart. She thought as she watched her friends play on the hill, and there's always a way if there's always a will. And she also said to herself as Ricky rolled down the slope, when you're surrounded by love, you always have hope. The end.
Yay!
Isn't that great? Yay! Oh, yes.
And the next book is 12 Days.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know why I said it like that.
Because
Yes.
it has the word puppies in it.
It does.
Yeah.
So this is where I stand up for no obvious reason, not even to myself. But first, are we all having fun?
Yeah.
Even the ones that I shanghai to come up here? Great. No, I'm having a lot of fun. This is good stuff. And there's more to go. Yay. And so now I would like to sing a little song to you that I came up with. Well, with the help of my honey, wherever he went. Oh, he went to get food. But anyway, so
That's important though.
it is important.
Pups need to eat.
So this song is called the 12, because it was Christmas recently, wasn't it? Yeah, sort of.
Yep.
This is called the 12 Days of Pup-mas. Now, if you go on the internets, you will find other 12 Days of Pup-mas. Those aren't this one, this is mine. Okay? Yeah? Yeah. And we'll actually see if I remember the words. Are you excited to see if I remember the words?
Yes.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Okay, I'll go. On the first day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the second day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the third day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 3 barks, 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. Yeah. On the fourth day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 4 leaves to taste, 3 barks, 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the 5th day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 5 hugs from Taebyn. This is where we say yay.
Yay!
4 leaves to taste, 3 barks, 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the 6th day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 6 tail waggings. See this? 5. Let's try it. 5 hugs from Taebyn. Yeah, good. Okay, good. 4 leaves, 6, 3 barks, 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the 7th day of Pup-mas, my true fur gave to me 7 balls of bouncing, 6 tail waggings. 5 hugs from Taebyn. 4 leaves, 6, 3 barks, 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug so very fluffy. On the 8th day of Pup-mas, Miss My Trooper gave to me. Oh yeah, 8 tummy rubbing, 7 balls about 6 tail waggings, 5 hugs from Taebyn. Yay! 4 leaf stays, 3 bark barks, 2 puppy pups, and a puppy eggs are very fluffy. On the 9th day of Pup, Miss My Trooper gave to me 9 kitties fluffing, 8 tummy rubbing, 7 balls about 6 tail waggings, 5 hugs from Taebyn. 4 leaf stays, 3 bark barks, 2 puppy pups, and a puppy eggs are very fluffy. I see we're on 10. 10. Which one is 10? Oh yeah! On the 10th day of Pup, Miss My Trooper gave to me 10 pups a leaping, 9 kids fluffing, 8 tummy rubbing, 7 balls about 6 tail waggings, 5 hugs from Taebyn. 4 leaf stays, 3 bark barks, 2 puppy, and the puppy eggs are very fluffy. On the 11th day of Pup, I got scared of TikTok. On the 11th day of Pup, this is actually pretty cool. On the 11th day of Pup, Miss My Trooper gave to me 11 puppies pupping, 10 pups are leaping, 9 kitties fluffing, 8 tummy rubbing, 7 balls about 6 tail waggings, 5
5.
hugs from Taebyn. Yes! Wow! 4 leaf stays, 3 bark barks, 2 puppy pups, and a puppy eggs are very fluffy. On the 12th day of Pup, Miss My Trooper gave to me 12 thorough brushings. We know about you, TikTok. You just gave yourself away. 11 puppies, pupping 10 pups, leaping 9 kitties, fluffing 8 tummy rubbing, 7 balls of bouncy, 6 tail waggings, 5 hugs from Taebyn. 4 leaf stays, 3 bark barks, 2 puppy pups. All together now. And a puppy. Okay, we're going to start this again. 2 puppy pups and a puppy hug. So this is us rehearsing. Puppy hug, so very fluffy. Okay, we got it now?
Yeah.
You got it.
2 puppy pups and a puppy hug, so very fluffy. Yay! We did it. I'm gonna give you a big applause. Good stuff.
It was a journey.
It was actually quite a journey. I feel like Frodo somehow. I don't know.
And you haven't even had second
The
breakfast.
one true fluff.
Woo!
Woohoo.
You haven't had a second breakfast yet, eh?
I haven't even had that second breakfast.
What about third breakfast?
Well, which is 2 holes in the ground. Well.
I don't know, Dave.
Shutter Wolf got it.
That's a deep subject.
It's a very deep subject. Is this Marlon?
Yeah. I think that one has a hard jacket.
It does. Why don't you go ahead and take the jacket off now while I'm talking about it?
Wow.
So,
That was really bad.
oh, you did. It takes time sometimes, you know. You all know who Mike Pence is, I'm sure.
Oh, you.
Wow.
And he's not the most popular guy among certain people. Believe it or not. So Mike
Somehow he's
Pence and
better
his
than
family
what he worked for.
had a family bunny named Marlon Bundo, and which is a great name for a bunny. And he wrote A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo, a book. And Marlon Bundo has since passed away, but it's sad. It's not because of Mike Pence or anything, but because of the bunny, of course. And in one of the reasons I always read this story in cons, because one is for Marlon Bundo and also for this following reason. So, do we all know who John Oliver is?
We do.
Yes.
HBO and he's not too fond of Mike Pence. right? So John Oliver came along and wrote his own A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo. And I would like to read that to you, if you are so inclined.
We are so inclined.
You are so inclined. TikTok, the one we know about.
So inclined.
So,
Um,
the one who wants to be brushed.
And since you're so inclined, that means that you're very good at fabric work, because you are so inclined. I just did that.
Sure.
I, the ladybug was not impressed. I'm having fun. I don't know. So this is A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo. Hello, my name is Marlon Bundo, and I'm a bunny. Well, I mean, not me. My name's Taebyn, and I'm a pup. But I'm speaking for Marlon Bundo, who's a bunny. I thought I should clarify. I could tell you were a little confused.
You could tell by the ears.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are flop. His are not flop.
Yeah.
I live with my mom, grandma, and grandpa in an old stuffy house on the grounds of the U.S. Naval Observatory. That's because my grandpa is the vice president. His name is Mike Pence. And there's Marlon. I don't know if you can see him, there's Marlon. But this story isn't going to be about him, because he is not very fun. This story is about me, because I'm very, very fun. And there's Marlon in a hula hoop. Because it's fun.
Very fun.
It's fun. This is the story of my very special day. My very special day started out like every other day. I woke up all alone. Then I ate a fine bunny breakfast all alone. You see, and then while I watched the news all alone. You see, sometimes old stuffy houses are also pretty lonely. After breakfast, I hopped to the garden to look at the flowers and say hello down there to the bugs. Hello, Phil. Hello, Dennis. And there's Marlon speaking to Phil and Dennis, who are playing checkers on the flower. Because where else are you going to play checkers? That, my friends, is when I saw him. He was a big, fluffy bunny with the floppiest floppy ears and the bushiest bushy tail. He was Bunny Beautiful. There he is. Look at that. Bunny Beautiful. Wow, right? TikTok, I know what you must be thinking.
He wants to brush that bunny.
He wants to brush that bunny. We're just going to take that in for a few seconds.
Sorry.
How are you doing with Dick Van Dyke?
Hey, we're happy together. What can I say?
So, I'm sure none of you know, so I had a Weird Al, Taebyn sings Weird Al thing last night, and I ended up marrying Chitaro off to Dick Van Dyke.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So they're doing
I'm
good.
just waiting for it to die out.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, there was a story. Oh, I'm supposed to tell them a story about equipment specifications, so I'll do that after this.
Okay.
I forgot. I was standing still, but being near him made me feel like my heart was still hopping.
Whoa. Oh, wait, too many pages.
My name is Marlon, I said, but my family calls me Botus. It's short for Bunny of the United States. It's a long story. My name is Wesley, and my family calls me Wesley, said Wesley. And there they sit, nosy to nosy. Wesley and I hopped together all around the garden. We hopped over daisies, we hopped over tiny carrots that weren't ready to grow up and be lunchies yet. We hopped over Phil and Dennis. So they're hopping, there's Phil and Dennis, and the checkerboard is they're just flying around. I bet Phil was about to win, but
Yeah,
no.
you made a mess of that game.
I know,
Pieces
right?
flying everywhere.
Once we had hopped through every part of the garden, we didn't want to stop hopping. So we hopped right into the old stuffy house. We hopped up down and the creaky stairs and made beautiful creaky stair music together. Oh. TikTok, don't be jealous. We hopped through the kitchen and maybe left a few bunny prints. And you probably can't see because there's the pink a carpet and there's bunny prints, and I bet the maid is not going to be very happy about that
Funny,
one,
funny.
right?
How do you get bunny prints out of carpeting?
That's what the maid wants to know.
Bad buddy.
Pat, we hop through very boring meetings with very boring people. So they're hopping and there's boring shoes. I mean, they're wearing like Oxfords or something. That's not very fun.
They're not even very comfortable.
Not even very comfortable. It was a good hop. It was the best hop. And I realized something. When I hopped with Wesley, my old stuffy house didn't feel lonely anymore. There they are by the fire, nosy to nosy.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Get out the brush.
Get up to something.
At the end of our hop, I said, Wesley, I don't want to hop without you ever again. And Wesley said, that's funny because I never want to hop without you, Marlon Bundo, ever again. And we both said, we will get married and hop together forever. And there they are.
Good deal.
Good deal.
Right.
Hello, everyone, we said to all the animals in the garden. Hello, Phil and Dennis the bugs, and Pumpernickel, who's a badger, and Scooter, who is a turtle, and Dill Pickle, who is a hedgehog, and Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. Hello, all of you. We are getting married so that we can hop together forever. Hooray, said Phil and Dennis the bugs, and Pumpernickel, who is a badger, and Scooter, who is a turtle, and Dill Pickle, who is a hedgehog, and Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. Hooray, said all of our friends, because that is what friends say. There they are, they're all hooray! Everyone say hooray!
Hooray!
I'm jiggling because I'm so excited.
What's going to happen next?
Hooray.
Hooray! Yeah. Then,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, we're not dun 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 though.
No. There's still
Because,
more to go.
wait, said a scary voice. You can't get married. And there is
Oh, no.
a nasty looking bug thing. And notice it has white hair for whatever reason.
Sounds
Anyone?
stinky.
Anyone? No?
Sounds really sticky.
Stinky. Well, you know.
I mean the white hair, trying to
Yeah.
do the politics and stuff. Okay,
Think-
thank you,
think-
yes, good.
Think of the MP.
Military police?
No, mine is MP.
But military police?
Sure, you could be part of the military police.
Or he could be part of the marsupial procrastination group.
There we go.
Okay,
That sounds better.
we looked around and saw that the scary, let me try that again. We looked around and saw that the scary voice was coming from the stink bug. Everyone say, oh, yeah. Let me tell you a little bit about the stink bug. The stink bug was capital N, capital charge. He was capital important. None of the other animals could quite work out why he was in charge or how he was important, but he was. And that meant he made all the rules. This meant all the animals listened to him, even though he was, and this is true, very stinky.
Thank you.
The smell wafts everywhere.
It's almost like Chitara after a long day at the con. No, I love you. I love you.
I took my shower yesterday.
Okay, good. See, okay. Boy bunnies don't marry boy bunnies, said the stink bug. Boy bunnies have to marry girl bunnies. But this is the bunny I love, said Wesley. And this is the bunny I love, said me, Marlon Bundo. Just being next to Wesley made me feel just a little bit braver. Too bad, said the stink bug. I am the stinkiest and I am important. I'm the stinkiest and I am in charge. Boy bunnies marry girl bunnies marry boy bunnies. This is the way it has been. You are different and different is bad.
No.
Yeah. Well, apparently the stink bug thinks so. The other animals whispered nervously among themselves. Pumpernickel, who is a badger, came forward. I am different too, he said. I eat my sandwiches crust first. I am different too, said Dill Pickle, who is a hedgehog. I read the ends of books before I read the beginnings, just to make sure they're not too sad for me. I'm different too, said Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. Sometimes I sniff butts and I don't know why.
We like big butts.
And you cannot
We
lie.
know about you, TikTok. Yeah, go get your brush.
Ooh.
You're excited. He's wagging right now. I see that. Everyone is different, and everyone is not bad, said Scooter, who is a turtle. Different is special. And Scooter the turtle has, like, he's sport his fancy jewels and diamond tiara or whatever that is he's wearing. He's a pretty turtle. Wait, said Mr. Paws, who's a very good dog, and also a very smart dog. Wait a minute. We get to decide who is in charge. We get to decide who is important. We can vote.
Yes.
And on this very special day, all the animals voted on who they wanted to have in charge. And the choices are the stink bug and not the stink bug. They chose, drum roll please, not the stink bug!
Yay!
And it says here the stink bug got 1, not the stink bug got 8. Hooray, said me, Marlon, Bundo. Hooray, said Wesley. Hooray, said all of our friends, because that is what friends say. No! Boomed the stink bug. Boy bunnies can't marry boy bun. And then they all say together, you are not in charge. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people.
You go, girl.
But they're boys.
You go, boys.
There we go.
You go, marsupials and pineapple fruits and what? I don't even know what's. I want to stop for a second and say, everyone say, what are you talking about, Taebyn?
What are you talking about, David?
I have no idea, but thanks for asking. So we continue on.
Yes.
So Wesley and I got married. We had 2 handsome groom's daughters named Muffins and Cubby, and a flower mouse named Hiccup. We ate and drank and danced the hokey pokey. And down here, Hedgehog Dill Pickle, it says, was very good, and he has a little cup of something.
Ah.
Yeah.
Special juice.
Special juice. And the ceremony was performed by a cat named Pajama, who brought her wife as her date.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It really is. After we ate and drank and danced, we went home together. And there they are walking over the threshold, watching the news.
Look at that.
We have to get some sleep, Marlon, because tomorrow we leave on our bunny moon.
I see.
Okay, I'm waiting. Someone go, ah! Good. And get ready to turn the next page.
Absolutely. There we go.
And I'll put my little hand. Because it doesn't matter if you love a girl bunny or a boy bunny or eat your sandwiches forward or backwards. Stink bugs are temporary, but love is forever. The end. Yeah, isn't that the best? Woo. Are we having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Can
right.
I do the thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey. Oh, wait, one thing.
The thing that has. No. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Hi.
Oh.
So I'm going this way, and while I do, take a few seconds to discuss something important. Let's see what's important. Oh, continuing a little bit with the theme from my Weird Al, we started a discussion yesterday, so I'll let you all. Was anyone there to my Weird Al thing yesterday? Oh, you were. Oh, okay. So you might remember we had. Well, I guess to help you all out that were there and not there. What did we have? See if I remember. We had pineapples falling from the sky in
Something about
Argentina, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I think, we'll say Argentina, we'll just go there. And they were falling on mole holes or ground, something like that.
Mole.
And then on the other paw over here, we had in Delaware, we had Venetian chairs, but hamsters were eating the Venetian chairs. And so Dick Van Dyke came along. This is kind of where Dick Van Dyke came into play. Dick Van Dyke came along and sat on a Venetian chair, but it fell because the hamsters had eaten the thing, the legs. What is in that water I'm drinking? I don't know.
We will never know.
But then Bob Dole came over and helped Dick Van Dyke up. But I know, right? I didn't make this up. This was in the news.
Yeah.
And then they got married, Bob Dole and Dick Van Dyke. But then Chitaro came along and was jealous because he wanted to marry Dick Van Dyke. So, and then Mary Tyler Moore came along and said, I wanted to marry Bob Dole. You all are like, gee, what am I doing here? What's happening? So Dick Van Dyke and Bob Dole ended up getting a divorce. And Dick Van Dyke married Chitaro. And Bob Dole married Mary Tyler Moore. But then so that issue got resolved. We were left with the problem of the pineapples falling on the poor groundhogs, whatever, in Argentina. So, take a few seconds to discuss. And hopefully when I turn back around, there'll still be people in this room.
I need like a flow chart.
I need a flow chart.
I need a whiteboard.
I need a PowerPoint
We need
presentation.
to like draw this out. I'm still.
I think it might have been the Pharaoh, Monty Python of the Holy Grail, that wrapped the coconut.
Yeah, we need like
that. They're the ones who grabbed the pineapples and was trying to
This is something that's.
Yeah, nothing else better to do.
I'm just like.
The sheriff's
Huh?
Is this
They're
Venetian chairs.
How many more?
That's something. I'll go around the window.
Okay.
Okay.
Dick Van Dyke bought the chairs.
Yeah, that's
Dick
right.
Van Dyke
That
bought
was.
the chairs.
Okay. How's that going?
That was awesome.
There's a lot of amazing discussions going on. This is great.
But we need to wrap that up because we have a good story coming up.
So keep that in mind because it's very important. So I have a book of politically correct bedtime stories. And I'm not a political pup, but apparently we'll find out about things like Obama and things, and Bob Dole, I guess. In this story, in this story, it's the politically correct version of Little Red Riding Hood.
Whoa.
And I think we all know Little Red Riding Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you are so inclined, if you are good with fabric making, I would like to read you this politically correct version. Yes? No? Yes?
Yes.
Say yes.
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 All right.
Okay, why not? You're in this deep, you might as well just keep going.
Where's the board?
Oh, I do. It does. Oh, well, I might as well start my pause. I think it's. Oh, that's the whole thing. I can do the whole thing
You can do it by yourself.
by myself.
Yeah.
So, I'll probably end up. I think I'm scheduled for an hour and 15 minutes in here, and I'll probably go that long because we still have 5 more stories. Are you excited for 5 more stories?
Yay.
Okay, we're in this together. Yes! So, there once was a young person named Red Riding Hood who lived with her mother on the edge of a large wood. One day, her mother asked her to take a basket of fresh fruit and mineral water to her grandmother's house. Not because this was woman's work, mind you, but because the deed was generous and helped endanger a feeling of community. Furthermore, her grandmother was not sick, but rather was in full physical and mental health and was fully capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult. Okay,
Go, girl.
you go, girl. So, Red Riding Hood set off with her basket through the woods. Many people believe that the course was a foreboding and dangerous place and never set foot in it. Red Riding Hood, however, was confident enough in her own budding sexuality that such obvious Freudian imagery did not intimidate her.
That's a tough girl.
Very.
Very. This is where Obama comes in, I guess. I don't know. What? Everyone say, what?
What?
Good. On the way to Grandma's house, Red Riding Hood was accosted by a wolf who asked her what was in the basket. She replied, some helpful snacks for my grandmother, who is certainly capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult. The wolf said, you know, my dear, it isn't safe for a little girl to walk through these woods alone. Then Riding Hood said, I find your sexist remark offensive in the extreme. I will ignore it because of your traditional status as an outcast from society, the stress of which has caused you to develop your own entirely valid worldview. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be on my way.
There.
That's a you go, girl. That's. Red Riding Hood walked on along the main path, but because of his status outside society, had freed him from slavish adherence to linear Western-style thought. The wolf knew a quicker route to Grandma's house. He burst into the house and ate Grandma, and this was an entirely valid course of action for a carnivore such as himself, right?
Well, yeah, he's hungry.
He's hungry. Then, unhampered by rigid traditionalist notions of what was masculine or feminine, he put on Grandma's night clothes and crawled into bed. So, I mean, good for him. Okay, good for him.
That's what a wolf is supposed to do.
That's what a wolf is supposed to do. Red Riding Hood entered the cottage and said, Grandma, I've brought you some fat-free, sodium-free snacks to salute you in your role as a wise and nurturing matriarch. From the bed, the wolf said softly, come closer, my child, so that I might see you. Red Riding Hood said, oh, I forgot that you are as optically challenged as a bat. Not blind, but okay, I think I got that. Grandma, what big eyes you have. They have seen much and forgiven much, my dear. Grandma, what a big nose you have. Only relatively, of course, and certainly attractive in its own way. Do the little laugh thing where you don't mean it. But that one over here is the best. I like this one the best. Thank you. You win. It has smelled much and forgiven much, my dear. Grandma, what big teeth you have. The wolf said, I'm happy with who I am and what I am, and leaped out of bed. He grabbed Red Riding Hood in his claws, intent on devouring her. Red Riding Hood screamed, not out of alarm at the wolf's apparent tendency toward cross-dressing. But because of his willful invasion of her personal space. Her screams were heard by I think someone just got it, I think is what I just... Her screams were heard by a passing woodcutter's person, or log fuel technician, as he preferred to be called. Log fuel technician. When he burst into the cottage, he saw the melee and tried to intervene. But as he raised his axe, Red Riding Hood and the wolf both stopped. And just what do you think you're doing? Asked Red Riding Hood. The woodcutter person blinked and tried to answer, but no words came out. Bursting in here like a Neanderthal, trusting your weapon to do your thinking for you, she exclaimed. Sexist! Specious! How dare you assume that women and wolves can't solve their own problems without a man's help? When she heard Red Riding Hood's impassioned speech, Grandma jumped out of the wolf's mouth, seized the woodcutter's person axe, and cut his head off. You're just in time, Bath. We're cutting people's head off now. Everyone say yay for Concha for coming in.
Yay,
Just what we're cutting here.
You came in at the right moment, Beth. Awesome.
I'll never be allowed to read again. When she heard Red Riding Hood's, and I already did that, and cut his head off. After she had heard, I got so excited. After this ordeal, Red Riding Hood, Grandma, and the wolf felt a certain commonality of purpose. They decided to set up an alternative household based on mutual respect and cooperation, and they lived together in the woods happily ever after. The end. And so, this was the politically correct version of Little Red Riding
Yeah,
Hood.
this is Grandma coming out of the...
Second to the last one, you have a choice. Ready?
Ours?
Yes.
The power is yours. The power is
If you
yours.
choose.
So I have
Power within.
Is that He-Man?
Power is yours as Captain Planet.
Oh, Captain Planet.
No, I said I have the power.
Yeah, what's his that one?
That's He.
That's
That's He-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know something.
Good job.
He-Pup. So the choices are, if you remember, Ricky the Rock that just couldn't roll. This is kind of the next in the series, Ricky the Rock that just couldn't rhyme. Or if you give a moose a muffin.
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 Well, there's one more
There's
choice.
one more, so we have to wait.
Is the mouse cookie one?
The politically correct version of the Three Little Pigs.
That one.
The Three Little Pigs?
Muffin.
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 Oh wow! Oh wow!
Uh-oh.
I like the piggy.
Okay, so
All right.
we take that one out.
You'll take this one out.
I guess
How many-
raise your pausey if you want a muffin.
That's 3, 4, 5.
You know
and a
what?
half.
Either one. Okay. Just don't raise your hand at all. Then. 1, 2. How many?
There was 6 now. 6.
And piggy.
Piggy.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's a tie. Wait. So it's the muffin that won.
The muffin one.
It's the muffin.
The muffin that won. Okay. Do the muffin. I do, if you go to, so this gives me an opportunity to say, if you go to my YouTube, there's a QR code on the back of the things, but also, I think it's just Taebyn Pup or something on YouTube. I do have some story times up there, and one of them is PC's version of Three Little Pigs, so you can still watch me do it if you go to my YouTube. And also on my YouTube, by the way, I guess I'm going to take this opportunity to plug self, because if I don't plug self, no one else will, right? Right.
Careful.
This is
TikTok.
rated PG.
That was.
This is rated PG. Behave yourself.
I don't know how to respond.
It's our turn to learn about you, Taebyn.
I blame TikTok. This is all. Get your brush. So also on my YouTube, you can't learn about plugging yourself. But you can, I've got cooking with Taebyn, so like if you forget how to make ice, I can help you learn how to make ice and toast.
You're gonna want to plug
And-
yourself. Yay.
You behave.
And sometimes it's hard to like get things out of things, and so I have a video on how to get things out of things. And there's story time, and there's drumming, and there's dancing, and product reviews, and what else do I have? Oh, math! Actual math, which I've had several people tell me that it's because of my videos that help them pass their calculus exam and even calculus classes. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, I don't.
Give me this one.
That is what it looks like to plug yourself. I just did it.
You did a great job.
I did a great job.
You did.
You're all here to witness it. Did I do a good job with it?
Good job.
You're the best at plugging yourself I've ever seen.
Again.
I didn't even say it that time.
I hope this doesn't go on my YouTube or something.
Yes.
So speaking of muffins,
It's all over now.
this is called, I think it never even began. If you give a moose a muffin,
Wait, we have to go a couple of pages.
you have to go a couple pages. Oh my cow. Well, no, this is just for Alice and Emily. I might as well finish reading it.
Oh, yeah.
For Alice and Emily, the two best sisters anyone could ever possibly want. For Antoine Nahum, Jennifer, Santos, Brian, and Crystal. So there's nothing about like if they're the best
Yeah.
anything.
Or if they're mooses.
Or if they're even mooses. So there's a lot of quick page turning.
Oh, okay, I'll keep my hand right
Yeah.
now.
If you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. I guess I can, so there's moose. I won't show you every piece because there's a lot of pieces, but there's moose and there's jam and there's the thing.
Yes. Moose jam.
When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another, and another, and another. And when they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is outside, he'll ask to borrow a sweater.
Because it's cold out there.
Apparently. When he puts a sweater on, he'll notice that one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing. The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmothers used to make. Grandmother.
And there's a picture of the moose sewing his
That's
sweater.
really high maintenance.
Yes.
This is really, oh, we're not even done yet.
No.
So he'll ask for some old socks. He'll make sock puppets. When he's done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. Duh. He'll need some cardboard and paint. Then he'll ask you to help him make the scenery. Oh, and I guess
Yes.
there's them making the scenery. Then when the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch and his antlers will stick out. They're sticking out.
Uh-oh.
So he'll ask for something to cover them up. You'll bring him a sheet from their bed. When he sees this sheet, he'll remember that he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much that he'll knock over the paints. Oh no. So he'll clean up the sheets so he'll use the sheets to clean up the mess. Then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. So he'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some.
Oh, yes.
And chances are that if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it.
Really?
The end. So barely normal wherever he
He's
went.
in the corner.
Oh, he is in the corner. Hi, you're hiding behind.
Most of us.
He's a producer and I'm the co-host on Barely Forecasting featured Taebyn, as I said, and Razor too. But imagine, so we've been doing the podcast every week, literally for like 4.5 years, 3.5 years. 3.5 years? 3.5 years.
4 years.
4 years. Oh, he's saying 4 years. Can you imagine having to put up with me every week for 4 years?
Well, if you listen to it every week, it's kind of the same thing.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I
But at
can
least
now-
you can at least push like pause on it or something.
I can now understand why Barely is gray.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. And Rain's on the show these days too, but he doesn't have to deal with me so much. He just sits there.
No, I don't have to deal with you at all, do I?
Oh yeah, right. Actually, you have had to put up with me all weekend. Anyway, okay. And then there's my husband. There's a reason he's not here, right? He gets a break from me. So.
So you plug yourself.
You can pay.
So this last story. This is when I always start my story time with Taebyn's with Playful Puppies, and I always end with this one, which is called "Good Night, I Love You."
Oh, we love you too, Taebyn.
Yeah.
Oh yay! And Dick Van Dyke wherever you are.
Absolutely.
When the day is at a close and the sunset paints the sky, music doesn't exactly paint the right atmosphere for this, but use your imagination. We'll try and make it through. When the day is at a close and sunset paints the sky, Mommy Oil comes swooping in to sing her sweet lullaby.
Oh.
Yeah. High up on the mountaintop, the bears gaze at the moon. They share a sleepy, snuggly hug for it will be bedtime soon.
Oh.
Mommy calls her babies home and gives each one a kiss. The ducklings raise their heads up high. Each kiss, too good to miss.
Oh.
I don't. Okay. Time to rest now, little foal. It's been a busy day. With Mommy Horse, she settles down to sleep in soft, warm hay.
Oh.
You got some bass on that one, boy. Nose to nose with Mommy Cat, warm in the chilly weather. Tiny drowsy kittens are all snuggled up together.
I'm almost thinking of home.
Welcome to Storytime and Meditation Hour with Taebyn.
There's nothing meditative about this.
There is not, in any way, anything meditative about what's happening. Daddy Dog tells bedtime tales before he says goodnight. One by one, the pups drift off beneath the soft moonlight.
I almost half expected that big
Oh.
It's a lot of
Yeah, that's why it's easy to power a full electrical network because of all the ohms.
But
I just did that. I just did that thing. All on my
that was off the pup.
It was off the pup. Time for little elephant to get ready to doze. Daddy watches over him as his eyes begin to close. Oh, I should go. Oh.
like the baby elephant's dead.
This one doesn't want to turn.
It does look like the baby elephant's dead.
It's not a continuation.
Oh. I thought this was a sweet story, not a murder mystery.
It's just forever sleep, Taebyn.
It's
It's a long no.
that sounds good. Do I get to go to forever sleep someday?
Only a long
All
time.
dogs go to heaven.
Okay, good.
Because all dogs go, yeah, like he said, all dogs go to heaven.
Yay. Now it's time to cuddle up and sleep the whole night through. Sweet dreams, my precious little one. Good night. I love you.
Oh, we love you too,
Yay.
Taebyn.
The end. Yay. And we did it. Did we have fun?
Yay.
And you all stayed, even the ones I sang. Hey, good for you.
For context, you brought us in when we were going to come in for 5 minutes and then go get food.
Oh. Thank you
We
for
greatly appreciate it.
coming here on your own volition. I had no power over you at all. That's good. But yes, thank you so much. This has been a good time, great fun time. As I said, make sure to pick up free things over here, not like the expensive
Yeah,
DJ
not my
equipment.
stuff, and,
No.
well, don't pick me up, I've already spoken for him.
He's already spoken. But all the other stuff, there's free stuff. Make sure to get some. Other than that, enjoy the rest of it. Get off the float and see you around. Yay.